and please welcome to a special edition of the Voice of Mongolia podcast together with the MNB World. Now we have another special guest, extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador from Turkey to Mongolia, Mr. Zafer Tash, and happy Nadam holiday.
Thank you very much.
And please tell us about your impression of Nadam holidays. What's the difference between previous year's Nadam holiday and this year's?
Well, actually it's my third Nadam festival. I have to say that it is becoming even more and more colorful, very vibrant for me. When I witnessed the first Nadam back in 2022, I was so fascinated. I was already a fan of Mongolian culture, history, and everything, but this festival changed my outlook to the Mongolian culture, because within 2 hours of festival you can observe almost every aspect of the Mongolian culture. It's dance, music, costumes. It is really so unique event. And as I said, as the years pass, I see that people are giving more attention. I also see so many tourists attending. So it is becoming a very popular event in the international arena as well.
Turkey and Mongolia have so many similarities, and is there any similar celebration in Turkey?
Yes, we also have our festivals, some special days, our religious days. Not like this, of course, the concept is a little bit different, but you rightly said that we have so many commonalities. If you just allow me, I would like to refer to some of them. I would like to start with the languages. I mean, our languages are from the same family, Ural-Altay family, and our grammar is the same, the syntax is the same, and also according to the scholars, we have almost 2,000 common words. So just to name a few, most people just say sandal and sakal first, but I would like to add to them setsek, çiçek, erdem, erdem, bal, bal, I mean zogin, bal, bal. So arslan, arslan,
Kara.
Us, su, kara, har, şar, sarı. So I can multiply these examples. But other than these, some phrases are also surprisingly the same. For example, when you say khavkhar, we say kapkara. And also, so when you refer to a person and you ask, for example, where are you? Stadyumda, restoranda, ofiste. So we also say the same, exactly the same. And also, just let me give some other examples. And also, let's talk about traditions, for example. When a guest leaves the host's place, you pour milk behind them, right? So we are pouring water. Maybe you have so much milk, that's why you are pouring milk, and we are pouring water. So it's also one of our commonalities. So there are so many similar things, and in Turkey there is a huge respect for Mongolia, Mongolian people, its culture and history. And that's why we have so many also Mongolian names very popular in Turkey. Just let me give an example of Cengiz. Cengiz, we have 250,000 people named Cengiz. If you add Cengiz Han, the number is even higher. But not only that, we also have other historical figures named like Kubilay, Çağatay, Ögeday, Batu, Berke, Arslan, Timuçin, İlhan, Burhan, Haldun. So these are very, very common names in Turkey. So they constitute a very sound basis between the two nations.
And this year is a very remarkable year, and this year was celebrated the 55th anniversary of diplomatic relations between our two countries. And could you tell us the works and activities within the framework of this anniversary?
Yes, we are celebrating the 55th anniversary of our diplomatic relations. We established our relations on 24th of June 1969. Before going into the current issues, I just would like to give you a very nice coincidence. When we established our diplomatic relations, we were doing the negotiations between our embassies in Moscow.
Oh.
So, because we didn't have an embassy here, Mongolia didn't have an embassy in Turkey. So, after the negotiations are finalized, we exchanged diplomatic notes between our embassies in Moscow. So the name of our ambassador in Moscow was Turan Tului.
Oh.
So his surname was Tului. So it is just another indication that we are so close to each other.
Right.
If we come to today, we are planning some activities, of course, but the most important thing is the bilateral visits, because in recent years there has been a very great increase in the exchanges of visits. So this year we are expecting our president, actually. We are working on that. We haven't confirmed the dates yet, but we are working on that. So also His Excellency Mr. Press has been invited to Turkey as well. So we would like to carry out these visits. So on the sidelines of one of these visits, we are planning to elevate our relations from comprehensive partnership to strategic partnership. I think it's long overdue. We should have done that earlier, but better late than never. So we really attribute utmost importance to our bilateral relations with Mongolia, and we would like to enhance our relations in every possible field. So within the framework of 55th anniversary, we also organized a kind of academic gathering, academic panel at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and also co-organized by Institute of International Studies as well. So we almost every aspect of our relations were discussed at this event. So we also came up with some conclusions and some suggestions, recommendations for our future relations. And also, as I said, at the other than our president, we might expect some other ministers, some other high-level guests from our country. So I hope, we will make a good progress in our bilateral relations within this year, and also continue like that.
And which sector you're mostly focused on to boost the bilateral relations?
Actually, we are not making any differentiation between different segments. Of course, every sector has its own value. Therefore, of course, politically, our relations are very close, but economically, it is a little bit behind the potential. Therefore, we would like to boost our relations in the field of economy and trade. And also cultural, people-to-people relations are important. We are doing our utmost in that regard. In the field of history, archaeology, and so on, our relevant authorities, universities, academia, they are in very close cooperation. So we would like to further enhance that as well. In the field of education, there has been a very good let's say, ground for the bilateral relations. We are granting scholarships, and we would like to continue with that. Last year, for example, we granted 64 scholarships to our Mongolian brothers and sisters. So this year, I hope it will be even more. So we will continue. In the military field, our authorities are exchanging visits. We are participating mutually in our military exercises from Army, and also maybe our Minister of National Defense is planning to come. Between the parliaments, there is such a great cooperation. We are expecting some standing committee visits to Mongolia as well. Like Foreign Affairs Committee and also our National Defense Committee. They are intending to come. So we were waiting for the results of the elections. So having said that, I just would like to also congratulate the Mongolian people and also Mongolian democracy for organizing such a successful election. And whatever the result is, of course, we wish all the best for Mongolia, and hopefully it will be a very fruitful term for Mongolia and its nation as well.
And I'm very sure that you traveled a lot, and what do you like the most in Mongolia?
Well, I am receiving this question very often. They are saying that, what do you like most in Mongolia? Well, it's a very difficult question for me because I cannot differentiate them. I mean, because I really love being here. I feel that I belong here. I don't feel like a foreign citizen here. I mean, I like Mongolia and Mongolian people a lot. So if I am to choose one, I would just say that going to the countryside. It is so refreshing for me. I mean, I feel the sense of infinity. When I look at the mountains, when I look at the sun, also eternal blue sky, I sense this beautiful infinity. So when I leave Mongolia, of course I leave my heart behind, but I will remember this sense of infinity every day, maybe.
Well, thank you very much for coming to our stage and participating in our program. Happy Nadam again.
Thank you very much. I also thank you very much for receiving me and giving me the opportunity to share my feelings with the Mongolian nation, great Mongolian nation, our brotherly Mongolian nation. So I again would like to congratulate the Nadam Festival of our brotherly Mongolian nation and Sayhan Nadare.
Well, thank you very much, and here we end this edition of the special edition of the Nadam podcast, and thank you for being with us, and goodbye until we talk to you again.